If you're producing lots and lots of the same design, you can purchase pre-printed coloured film designs, like this, from Rega Lead. For individual designs, however, you should use Rega Film. There's a huge choice of colours and special effects, and the films come in sheet form like this. Let's take our rose as an example. You start to add the colour after you've applied the lead to the first side of the glass, but before you lead the reverse side. Once again, clean your glass thoroughly. And working from the centre of the pattern, cut your first piece of film from the sheet, but make sure that it's slightly oversized. Peel the backing paper from one corner. Hold the film in position with your thumb, and draw it out across the glass, using your roller to firm it down and press out any air bubbles. Now use your scalpel to trim it to size. Cut in the centre of the lead line so that there will be no gaps and no overlap showing. When you apply your second colour, always work outwards from the film you've already applied, and trim each piece as you go along. When you've finished, give it all a final roll. You can then apply Rega Lead over the film using the same technique as on the first side to create a beautiful finish like this. What we've just shown you is dry application of film, which is fine when you're using small pieces as we did for the rose. If you have to apply a larger area of film, then you should use the wet application technique. Add 2 drops of washing up liquid to the water and lightly spray the glass and the glass side of the film. This produces a fine cushion of water when you lay it down, allowing you to maneuver the film into position more easily. Once it's in position, use your squeegee to remove excess water. Wipe it and leave it to thoroughly dry. For very large areas, this could take as long as 12 hours. Using these leading and film laying techniques, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to create any decorative design, no matter how complex it may at first appear. We'd now like to tell you about Rega bevels. They're flawless pieces of shaped glass honed down to a feather edge, and they can be used to create doors and windows as beautiful and exciting as this. Again, you start by cleaning the glass and centering the template that comes with each pack of bevels. Then take the central bevel piece and also clean that. Now, because you'll be using a chemical adhesive, make sure you wear protective gloves. Apply Rega Bond bevel adhesive to the bevel, the underside, of course. Place it very gently into position on the glass. Now you must remove any air that has been trapped. But do this gently. If you press too hard, you'll also force out all the adhesive. When all the air bubbles are gone, Check to make sure that there's still a good cushion of adhesive between the bevel and the glass, and maneuver it precisely into its final position. The next task is to cure the adhesive and make it set. For this, we use an ultraviolet lamp. So put on your protective goggles. And making sure that the bevel doesn't move, pass the lamp over it, like this, for approximately 30 seconds only. This will create an initial part cure, but the adhesive will not yet have set solid. So it's still easy to trim in order to separate the excess from the bevel. Now use the UV lamp again for the final cure. This will take about 1.5 minutes. By now the bond will be rock solid and permanent. Now you should be able to peel off the excess adhesive before using a stiff brush and Rega Bond cleaner to clean the glass. Ready to fix the next bevel piece into position as you build up the design. When it's finished, apply the Rega Lead, just overlapping the edge of the bevels, using the bending technique we showed you earlier. Afterwards, you could add Rega film and lead to the reverse, to create a window that's absolutely breathtaking. Now, there are just a couple of additional finishing techniques we'd like to show you. One is the soldering of joints, which some customers may prefer, and many people feel adds the finishing touch to a leaded window. Taking a good flux, wipe all the joints to be soldered. Then carefully apply a small drop of solder to each joint, using a hot soldering iron like this. It's as easy as that. The final technique we'd like to show you is how you can use Rega sheen to give the lead that dark aged appearance, which many people find attractive and desirable for their property. Again, because this involves a weak acid solution, do ensure you wear protective gloves. Make sure the lead is perfectly clean and then simply wipe on the Rega sheen using a soft cloth. The effect is impressive and immediate. Rega Lead, Rega film and Rega bevels have been used and approved over many years. Now, using the products you've seen, plus the tools and techniques we've demonstrated in this video, there's virtually no limit to the decorative glazing possibilities and the valuable extra business opportunities now open to you. A little practice, a lot of care, and Rega Lead products are all you need.